In a world where life's storms threaten to sink even the most steadfast hopes, one man rises from the depths of his uncertainties to find his destiny. From fisherman to pillar of faith, Peter's journey is an odyssey of transformation and redemption, marked not just by miracles, but by an unshakable faith that would challenge empires. This is the tale of Peter the Apostle, whose heart was captured by a divine call and whose life became an eternal testament to the strength of faith. But who was Peter before he became the rock upon which one of the greatest stories of faith would be built? His story begins on the waters of Galilee, not as a hero but as an ordinary man, facing the same doubts and fears we all know. As we follow Peter on this epic journey of faith, I invite you to join us, diving into the stories of heroes who shaped faith through the centuries. Don't forget to subscribe to the Heroes of Faith channel to discover more inspiring stories like Peter's, reminding us of the strength of faith that resides in each of us. Now let's continue our journey. On the shores of the Sea of Galilee, Peter, then known as Simon, cast his nets into the sea, trapped in the routines of a fisherman's life. The monotony of his days was shattered by the arrival of Jesus of Nazareth, who called him with a simple promise: "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." These words would not only change his life, but also the fabric of history. Peter's journey with Jesus was marked by highs and lows, moments of deep faith, like when he walked on water, and deep failure, like when he denied Jesus 3 times. But each step of the way was a step toward his transformation. The crucifixion of Jesus was the ultimate test for Peter, a failure that broke him but also set the stage for his redemption. The resurrection of Jesus and the subsequent encounter with Peter not only restored his faith but also reinforced his calling. Transformed by grace and empowered by the Holy Spirit, Peter emerged as a central figure in the expansion of the early church, preaching boldly, performing miracles, and facing persecution for his faith. His journey took him from Jerusalem to Antioch and beyond, establishing communities of believers who challenged the boundaries of the Roman Empire with a message of hope and salvation. As a leader, Peter not only guided the church through its early challenges, but also forged its theological identity. At the Council of Jerusalem, he advocated for the inclusion of Gentiles in the faith community, highlighting the universality of Jesus' message. His epistles, filled with wisdom and encouragement, continue to inspire and guide believers around the world. Peter's courage put him on a collision course with Roman authorities. His unwavering faith and dedication to spreading Jesus' message made him a threat in the eyes of the empire. Captured and tried, Peter faced his ultimate fate with the same courage that characterized his journey. Refusing to renounce his faith, he was sentenced to death by crucifixion. In a final act of humility and identification with his master, Peter requested to be crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die in the same manner as Jesus. This final gesture encapsulates Peter's transformation from a simple fisherman to a pillar of Christian faith, a powerful testament to the strength of conviction and the transformative power of grace. Peter's story, from his human flaws to his unshakable faith, is a reminder that God's grace can transform any of us into instruments of His will. His life is a testament to the truth he proclaimed, that in Jesus there is hope for everyone, regardless of our past. Peter's journey challenges us to look beyond our own storms and doubts, and to cast ourselves into the vastness of faith. May his story inspire each of us to respond to the divine call in our lives with the same courage and faith he showed. Because in the end, we are all fishers of men, called to share the light in a world often shrouded in darkness. If Peter's story has touched your heart, remember to subscribe to the Heroes of Faith channel for more stories that illuminate, inspire, and challenge. Together, we can continue the journey of faith, following in the footsteps of those who came before us. Until next time, keep walking in faith.